All right, what up, people? It's your boy Chig from Guna Eagle Eye coming to you again with a brand new video. This time it is a review and player ratings. Been a little while since I said that. Been about 4 weeks since I said that. Joining me, as always, I couldn't do this without my partner in crime, and that is Lee. Excuse me, We Wanna.
We wanna. We wanna. Come on. We wanna. We win. Every time we go to Wembley, we win, bro. We wanna.
All we do is win, no matter what. You guys, please do slap a like on the video as you start to come into the chat room. Hit the subscribe button, especially if you're new here. And share the video around as well. I always forget to tell people to do that. Share it around with anyone that you think will be interested. It always helps the show get noticed when you guys do that. You guys are active already. And we actually won. We won. And what do you think? Where's your mind at? That
like you predicted, by the way.
Well predicted, yes. By
negative channels. We always predict.
Truly, I did say it'd be 1-1, and I did think that we would win on penalties. But I must admit, when I saw our penalty takers, my confidence dropped significantly. But we didn't miss one single penalty, not even one. Smashed
it, bruv. I think our penalties were class, man. If I'm honest, yeah. Maitland Niles was just brilliant all the way through, but his penalty just took the mick. Yeah, like it was just so nonchalant. David Luiz's penalty was good. Because that expected it to end up in the high street of Wembley or Wembley Market or somewhere. Yeah, but no, it was good, man. And Aubameyang to win it. Yeah, at least he didn't drop the trophy this time.
Yes, made sure he held on this time.
But I think on the balance of play, we probably just shaded it. Although a draw, you could say a draw was probably fair. We had the first half, they had the second half, and then penalties is a lottery, isn't it? But you know, I'm happy, man.
Yeah,
I'm so happy. It's mad. Yeah, and I did predict to win. I did think we'd win. Wembley's everyone says it's our second home. It's actually our home because we're at Wembley than we are at the Emirates.
Yes.
So yeah, why don't we just move to the Wembley Stadium rather than playing our home games at the Emirates? Just sell it up, move
totally
in.
Agree, man. Totally agree. I think for me, I thought, to be honest with you, as controversial as this might sound, I thought we were fine for an hour. I thought the game was fine. Yes, they had a lot of possession, but as you kind of said towards the end of your watch along, they weren't doing. It's not like they were peppering the goal. I thought for an hour we were fine, and then as soon as they started turning up the heat, they then scored. Literally, I should have known. As soon as Lee started saying, "I never seen this little kid do anything," I thought, I should have put a bet on. Right? He came on and he scored. Just a calamity in our defense, really. But there was no real one person involved. I think collectively, they all had some kind of blame in that one. And you guys know, I'll be ready to blame Louise or Cedric if I felt like it was their fault. I think they were all sort of at fault for that. But fair play to them. Their heads could have dropped, and it didn't. You know, they hung in there for a while. They almost played, they kind of just withstood the storm a little bit. And then towards the end, they looked like actually the more likely people to win it. We started putting pressure on them. I was like, okay, let's go. And then the penalties, all of them were just cool as a cucumber. Not that Martinez got near a single one of theirs, but poor Jordan Brewster absolutely hit one into the crossbar.
Well, is Jordan Brewster, Rion Brewster?
Jordan Brewster. Excuse me.
Is that his brother?
It must be his twin brother. It's this guy. But yeah, no. So he put one into the crossbar, and then that was that. So I mean, I'm happy with that.
Bruv, I've just watched Aubameyang's goal again. I've just loaded Twitter up. Yeah, Danny Ceballos has quote tweeted the link from it. Yeah.
Okay.
Bruv, it was lit. I can't lie. I'm just watching that pass again. Bellerin down the wing, Saka, ding.
What's Ceballos saying? Is he doing more flirting?
He just put a load of emojis up. With a rocket emoji. Bruv, that was a banger. Oh my God. Aubameyang just... We need to play at Wembley, bruv. Yeah, passed it out from Martinez into El Neni. into holding, to Bellerin, down the wing. King, bruv, mad goal, yeah. And he scored 5 goals plus a penalty at Wembley in his last 3 games at Wembley at Aubameyang. Can we just move to Wembley? Real talk, can we just move? Yeah, because we actually do so much better at Wembley. Every time we go there, we win, mate. When was the last time we actually lost at Wembley? Does anyone know? When did we last lose at Wembley? I can't remember.
It must be a Carling Cup final or something like that. Oh, yeah, City. You remember that one? 3 years ago?
I was at the game. I should have known that.
Yeah.
Should have known that. Yeah, then they took us apart. That was on the Sunday, I think. And then we got in the league a few days later. It was Wenger's last season, yeah. And it was freezing cold. I remember it was snowing at the Emirates 4 days later.
Yeah, I got smoked.
That was 3 years ago. How many games we had since then at Wembley? We won every single one of them.
Every single one, yeah. Yeah, we got piped that game. My gosh, I can't get some bad memories from it already. So in terms of our squad, obviously when we saw the starting lineup, we were like, you can't be serious. El Nene was in the squad. No Pepe, no Willian even. No Lacazette. We just had the bare bones, and the bare bones got the job done. What your thoughts about that? Is that an indication that our squad is stronger than people say it is?
No, and this is where the false sense of security kicks in, because now people are going, oh well, we could keep El Nini, we could keep David Luiz, we can keep Bellerin, we can keep this player. Oh wow, it was a masterclass. Blah. Listen, we won the game. I'm over the moon. Yeah, don't get it twisted. We're the 8th best team in the league.
Yes.
Right, and I know Arteta only done half the season in terms of league games. Yeah, I know that. But at the same time, if you ask me right now, I know Pepe, Willian, Laka weren't there today. Socrates wasn't there. Who else wasn't there? There's a couple of others. I know that. I get it. Yeah, but Mustafi was another one. But if you look at our squad and say, okay, cool. So we go into the season with the squad that we've got now. Where are we finishing? I'm saying 7th, 6th.
6th, 7th, yeah.
Yeah, because over a course of a season, yeah, we're not good enough to go and compete for top 4. And, you know, the top 4 right now, even though Man United have bought no one, they're still light years ahead of us. People laugh at United as much as they want. They're still light years ahead of us. Yeah. They're better defensively, they're better in midfield, and they're better up front as a collective, right? Man City, Liverpool, and Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea are going for a title. Man City will go again. They'll try and get Koulibaly. They'll get a few others. Yeah, they've brought in Nathan Ake, player we like. Yeah, and we've said that we should sign. They brought in Ferran Torres, another player we were linked to. They're going to try and go again. They'll do another 100 million before the end of the window, and then Liverpool. Yeah, and I don't think Liverpool need a massive amount, because I think that they are better as an 11.
I think they might want one more defender. Like, I'm surprised they're not competing for Koulibaly, because the stories that City are going for, and I'm like, City.
Do you imagine Van Dijk?
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
That's just mad. But the thing is, I think Liverpool as an 11, yeah, or a 14 or 15, I think are better than Man City. But it's then when you scrape down to 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, City batter them on that.
Exactly.
Yeah? And that's where I think Liverpool need to strengthen. Their first 11, when they're all fit, is the best in the league. Yeah? Hence why they won it at a canter. But Man City will go again. I think Liverpool just need some squad players that are decent players, that not journeymen or anything like that, but decent players that will be happy sitting on the bench for most of the season, but coming on, like an Origi, for example, somebody like that. He's a big backup plan. Yeah, but Chelsea are flying, so they're the top 3 in any particular order: Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Yeah, then you've got Man United. Yes, they've done nothing, but they still finished 3rd. Yeah, who below them, other than Chelsea, who have now, let's say, gone above them to 3rd, and Man United are 4th? Who below 4th has actually done the business so far to say, yo, we can get in that top 4? Because we haven't. Tottenham haven't. I know Tottenham have got 2 decent footballers, yeah, in Højbjerg and Doherty, yeah. But that's still not enough to get top 4.
Yeah.
I know Kane's back, I know Son's back, and Bergwijn and all that, but it still ain't enough to get top 4. Wolves haven't done enough. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So people who sit there and get gassed, and yes, I'm gassed that we've won. It's a great weekend. You know, every time we play there, we win. We've won 2 trophies now. But it's the league, mate. Yeah, one-off scenarios like today, we can beat anyone. We've proved that for 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
Wenger done it. Yeah, Wenger done it all the time. Yeah, even Emery, to a point, done it. Yeah, one-off scenarios or 2-legged affairs, but when it came to the crunch, he bottled it. Yeah, if you ask me where we're finishing, bruv, right now, even with Gabriel being announced next week, maybe, and I still think we ain't good enough to get top 6. Maybe just 6.
Maybe scrape 6. Yeah. I agree with you. Our midfield needs a lot of work. And listen, before I continue that point, Jack Harmison, here we go. New member. Apologies for not giving you that. There's your drum roll, brother. There's your drum roll. Thank you for your donation as well. Appreciate that, my guy.
You need to get that on a file so you can just press it every time.
You know what I mean? I need sound bites. That's what I need, sound bites. That's what you get, by the way, people. When you join the membership, you get that sort of treatment. But he says the first roll on big man, 2 trophies in 29 games for our manager. Is that a record? Come on, you Gunners. Listen, and this is where I say, listen, Lee, you know me. I'm with you on this Arteta thing. I am by no means sucking this guy off. I'm still think there are question marks out there. But this is where I say, fair play, good start. Let's see where it goes. Decisions like, are you going to keep Ainsley Maitland Niles? And we'll come back to him in a second. Are you going to keep Mohamed El Nene? Do you see Mohamed El Nene, as well as he played today, as a big part of our future? Like, really? You know, them sort of decisions is going to be how he wins titles. Because titles, for me, is what I'm interested in. And I think I'm about to miss a...
Let me just quickly read this comment out from Orlu Boy. It says, now, Lee, now you're buzzing. Lol. Arteta's making you look stupid. And I'll just make one clear point, and I'll say this only once.
Go on.
You see that on there? It says Arsenal. Yeah? My surname's Gunner. 38 years old, bro. Arsenal. Yeah? If Arsenal win trophies, I'm happy as a pig in shit, no matter who the manager is. Yeah? Real talk. Yeah? Real talk. And guess what? Winning an FA Cup and winning a Community Shield hasn't made Arteta make me look stupid. It means Arsenal have won 2 trophies. Yeah? And right now, people will be on my case again like they were. People are more interested in what I say than about celebrating.
Or what you have to say now that we've won a cup. Which to me makes no sense.
Where were these people
concerned about celebrating?
Bro,
not seeing what you have to say.
Where were these people when Olympiacos knocked us out? Where were these people when we had no shots against Aston Villa? Where were these people when we lost to Maupai's goal at Brighton? Where were these people when we're getting a draw against Leicester when we were winning the game? Where are these people when we were struggling against fucking Norwich and other teams? Oh, but now he's won a trophy. Yeah, cool. Trophies are all what the game's about. I get that. And listen, don't sit there and pretend to me, all these people that come and chat shit to me, yeah? Right? Don't sit and pretend to me that you rate the FA Cup, yeah? Because most of you are chatting bollocks. Because under Wenger, you didn't rate the FA Cup, whilst I did, yeah? And believe it or not, I've seen us win 8 FA Cups in my lifetime. In fact, more than that. 9 FA Cup, maybe 10.
Shit, you old.
I know. Yeah. As soon as Wenger came out with that comment about 4th is above the FA Cup, do you remember when he did that? Yeah. 4th is above the FA Cup. After that, how many FA Cups did we win in the next 5 years? Oh yeah, none. Because we played the kids every fucking year. Because it didn't matter, because Champions League money mattered. Now we're not in the Champions League and he slipped out of that. All of a sudden, we'll go for the FA Cup again. Now Arteta's the manager. It's the be-all and end-all. Oh, it's the best trophy in the world. Because everyone wants to sit there and prove a point to me. Oh, you ain't proving no point to me. I'm an Arsenal fan. I know more about Arsenal Football Club than the average Joe, bro. So, listen, I've supported my team 38 years through thick, thin, good times, bad times, rubbish times. I see us finish 12th under George Graham. Yeah, guess what? Well, I see us finish 10th under George Graham in 95. We still won the Cup Winners' Cup. Yeah, I see us win at Anfield in 89. I was sat as a 6, 7-year-old staring at the TV. you ain't proving no point to me. Come back to me in a year's time when the season's ended and we've got another trophy or finished in the top 4, which you guys count as a trophy. I go, oh, he's making you eat your words. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we ain't finishing 4th or higher with that squad. And I don't care about 4th, if I'm honest. I've said this so many times. 4th is 3rd loser. Yeah, do what's required to win the title, or at least challenge. And if we have a real crack, and Zach says this in our group chat, if we have a real crack at the title, but we fall away with 5 games to go, and we finish 3rd or 2nd, we can sit there and go, do you know what? With a dead squad, compared to Man City, Liverpool and Chelsea, we had a real good go and we finished 2nd, 5 points behind Liverpool or City, whoever wins it. We'll go, yo, we're back in that. Yeah? Don't come with all this rubbish when we should have got, you lot all cry about VAR. Yeah? Without VAR, we wouldn't have won the FA Cup. Yeah? Which means we wouldn't have won this today. Yeah? So stop chatting rubbish, man. Seriously.
It's a fair point. I'm going to get a couple of donations quickly, and then we'll talk about Ainsley Maitland Niles. Chris P, I have a feeling that we've got to do the treble and finish outside the top 4. I have a feeling we could do a treble, but finish outside the top 4 next season. Arteta's getting some awesome performances in one-off games.
Yep.
Thoughts?
I agree.
At the moment, I think that is an excellent assessment. I think that is an excellent assessment.
But is this where we are? And this is where we was.
But this is where the improvements to the squad need to keep happening. It needs to be a continual process for me. We can't just rest on our laurels and think, oh, well, Elneny did well for 2 games, so we're going to completely show faith in him. No, man.
And this not at all. Right? We were a cup team for a while, yeah, under George Graham. Pretty much. I know we won 2 titles under George Graham, but we were essentially a cup team after the 2nd title. 93 double with the cups, yeah. Then 94, 93 with the Cup Winners' Cup. So I just look at it and I think, like, are we a cup team or are we actually going to go for a title? And if we go for a title, and this is where it's so reactionary with people, yeah, people get it twisted and say you're negative. I'm the most positive Arsenal fan on the planet, along with Zach, yeah. And people are sitting and go, you're so toxic, you're so negative. I want to win a title. Yeah, if you lot are happy to finish 6th next season, you're negative. Yeah, I want to win the league. The league is your bread and butter, bruv. A cup is the icing on the cake. Yeah, the cherry on top. Yeah, oh, it's true.
Well, let me quickly grab this.
They're flooding in as well. Go on, man. Go.
No. Hopefully, does Elneny start for you? No. Not only does Elneny not start, I would felt could help it. He goes out. Like out the club. Don't get me wrong, he's done well for 2 games, but let's not forget about the past 4 or 5 years.
And this is where it's reactionary. 4 or 5 big teams and everything for the last 5 years is forgotten.
Exactly. You didn't get. You see, you joined pre-drum roll era, Alex. That's the problem. But I promise I'll give you one next time. But thank you for your donation. Pirate King. Dropping the dough with this one. The squad doesn't get my spirits up, but the performances are good. Imagine we upgrade our midfield with Partey and Awura.
Being a pirate as well.
We could punch above our weight with them. It's time to stop imagining now. Listen, if we get Awura, I have my doubts that he wants to come to us. Partey is gettable for me. Awar, I'm yet to be convinced he wants to come to us. But if we can get them both, yeah, let's talk about pressing the upgrade button. That's the sort of quality we need to get us towards where we need to be. Which, as I said before, we must aim for titles. Aim for titles. And if out of a product of that, you then finish 4th for this season, of course, I'd be all right with that. But aiming for titles, I want to aim for top 4. I'm hearing these people talking about, oh, let's aim for top 4. No, should be aiming for much more than that. And one more from Alex before we move on to Ainsley Maitland Niles. You must admit, though, City's efficiency dropped a notch or 2 with Arteta's move to Arsenal. He'll win the Europa League for sure. As soon as I'll bet you £1,000. Brother, You are fast and loose with your claims, brother. I am still remember.
Tierney, you know.
This is the guy that doesn't rate Tierney, fam.
I love Alex.
The guy that doesn't rate Tierney. He's still not convinced.
Can I just clarify what you're saying, Alex? Is that Arteta will win the Premier League before Pep will win another Premier League?
To be fair, I don't think he's saying that. But all I think
read it again. You must admit, though, City's efficiency dropped a notch or two with Arsenal.
Yeah.
He'll win the EPL for sure soonest. I'll bet you $1,000. So you're saying Arteta will win the Premier League before Pep? Real talk, is that what you're saying, bruv? You got some mad high grade in America, bruv. Swear down. I love you, bruv. But that's some madness.
Mr. Akinkubi says Ainsley Maitland Niles wants to stay. No, Ainsley said that he is an Arsenal player until he's told otherwise. That his heart is in the club. So that to me sounds like someone is still expecting to be sold, but that if it was up to him, he would stay. That was the way I interpreted that. And finally, from the Manners, thank you for all your donations, by the way. Super generous from you all. That guy said about Lee eating his words is probably from the same camp that thinks that Mr. Missing is the best cam in the world. Yeah. That's all I can say to that.
Did we struggle to create chances today? Oh, no, we didn't, did we? One last thing before we get into player ratings as well. I see a couple of people in the chat room there saying by EPL he means Europa League. Let me just clarify what EPL stands for. English Premier League.
That's why we asked.
The clue is in the abbreviation, English Premier League. So if Alex is saying that, bruv, I'll wire you my bank details. Yeah.
Lee will cover your bet.
Yeah, come on.
Anyway, let's move on to Ainsley Maitland Niles before we quickly go into player ratings. And guys, please, well over 400 people watching. Do slap a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button. Go follow my boy Lee. I'm sure he'll do his player ratings. What, 9?
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay, cool. So tomorrow he'll do his player rating. So go give him a follow if you haven't already. We've got to keep him. I mean, surely we've got to keep him.
Maitland Niles, 100%. 100%. Bro, you've done a lot of watch-alongs with me, yeah? Right? And a lot of these guys have done the same. Yeah, they've sat and they've watched the watch-alongs with us. For 18 months, I've said he's our best right back. Yeah? I'm not going to say he's our best left back because Tierney is. But we should.
Maybe he might be our best left wing back.
Bruv, well, come on. Tierney at left.
I know you don't like that one.
Our best left back is playing left centre back.
Do you know what I mean?
Our right back is playing left back. Are we in the Wenger era still? Yeah?
It's such an Arsenal thing to do. It's such an Arsenal thing to do.
Seriously. But no, he's got to stay, bruv. He's got to stay.
By the way, I think Alex is saying bet, by the way, just so you know. We'll take that bet. He will take that bet. Alex, I ain't going to lie to you. I feel like I want a piece of that myself. But anyway, look at my man. Look at my girl.
Yeah, Pops will be buzzing. I do think he will go. Because he's one of them that we can get a decent fee for. And look at, bruv, I said to you today, yeah, when I said like he's a shout for man of the match, yeah, the look he gave, I think it was Salah or Mane, whoever it was, he was like, what? Get up. I think it was Joe Gomez, actually. He was like, what? He's got that attitude, bruv. But look at the way he got back on Mane, yeah? And then hoofed it up the pitch. He gets up and down, bruv, yeah? Look at his penalty. Bruv, his penalty took the piss.
But to me, that up and down thing, especially on the left-hand side, is new. Because he weren't always doing that. In fact, I would argue that was probably the weaker part of his game. But I would say over the last year or so, I could see that naturally coming in now. Against big teams, he's a little bit more cautious. You won't necessarily go support him. But if you ask Pepe who Pepe would rather play in front of, he'll pick Ainsley Maitland Niles every single time.
Yeah.
You know, every time. Because if you watch the way Hector Bellerin supports right wingers, is it any wonder that Pepe would prefer to play in front of Ainsley Maitland Niles?
Exactly. And this is the thing, right? I've said it for a long time. People say, oh, he gets caught out too often. When he's crap, he's crap. Well, let's be real here. Yeah. For what he lacks in technical ability, yeah, he makes up in passion. And people go, oh, passion, and they'll spell it PASHUN. Oh, passion. You're a 40-year-old about passion. Yeah, guess what? Yeah, without him in the team today, we wouldn't have won.
Yes.
Yeah. Simple as that.
He's a bit gritty, but also, let's face it, he's Arsenal through and through. This boy signed at the club when he was 6. 6.
Yeah.
That's longer than some of you guys have been alive.
Yeah.
6.
It's mad.
So I think it's time to let's just see. Maybe Arteta, if he really truly was against this move for Ainsley Maitland Niles the whole time, maybe he's proven a point to whoever's watching and say, listen, we need to keep this brother. And we can't strengthen a damn team that finished above us. This is the logic that I don't understand. You're going to sell them to Wolves? They finished above us the last time I checked. Can't be strengthening these type of teams.
Yeah.
So don't get me started. Anyway, let's go into player ratings without further ado. You guys know how we do player ratings by now. We'll go through the players. Lee does the back line and his man of the match. I will do the whole team, including the subs and the manager. We both end up doing the manager. And I guess you guys can judge for yourselves. Put up your own mark, and I will be happy to put it up as well. All right? Let's go with Emi Martinez.
He was a close second to man of the match. I thought
Okay.
he was class. Them 3 saves, man.
Them 3 saves were good. They were very, very good. Didn't get anywhere near the penalties. I will say that. Just as a little small...
Yeah, he went the wrong way for everyone, didn't he?
Yeah. But other than that, I thought he was very good. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I'd go 8. I think I'll go 8.
Thank you for your donation, Pramod. Our board is a joke if they're thinking of selling Ainsley Maitland Niles. Well, we know they're a joke, so brace yourself. Okay.
Buckle up
and brace yourself. All right, right-hand side. Now, this is going to be interesting. Hector Bellerin.
5.
Now, we both said that he did some good things and a lot of bad things.
Yeah.
I'm also going to go 5 as well. I just feel like he always has I think I can see what he's trying to do, but almost every time his execution is poor. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know.
I'll tell you exactly what that's about. Because in his head, he thinks he's good. But by the time he's thought about what he wants to do,
believe in yourself. So I don't mind that.
Initiate it. He realizes, oh shit, I'm actually a dog shit footballer. Yeah. He nutmegged Mane. That was the highlight of his day. Yeah.
And he immediately screwed that up.
Yeah. There was another one. Do you remember there was another one where he put the ball down? He chops inside, he's dribbled part, and we're like, oi, look at Bellerin, man's turning into Cafu, bruv. Then he gave the ball away in a free kick.
Yeah, I agree.
He's crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is where I get so pissed off with people. Oh, he should be captain. Based on what? Based on the fact that he's got a Spanish Cockney accent. That's it. Yeah. Not a good defender. How many crosses did he put in the box today? Oh, yeah, 0. Yeah,
I don't remember it. And if you did,
do you remember how many times did he put the ball out aimlessly when no one was near him? Yeah, 3 or 4. Do you remember when he gave the ball away? Then Mane, he thought had run it out of play, and he was putting his arm up, looking back at the lino. Yeah, and then he was just walking back, jogging back. Do you remember? And I said he's still jogging, still jogging, still jogging, still jogging. Now he's sucked right into centre back. Oh. Now Robertson gets a free crossing because where are you, bruv? You're fucking useless. Yeah, and don't get it twisted, right? If we're going to play him all season, Saliba's going to have a shit season. Don't care. I've said it for a while.
Yeah, I said that from day one.
Don't expect a great deal from Saliba because, yes, for 20 minutes, he might look great. Yeah, over the course of a whole game and a whole season.
Proof by this comment.
He's dog shit.
Yeah, I agree. I think if you are a young new centre back, the last thing you need to be seeing is Hector Bellerin.
Yep.
In my personal opinion.
Yep.
And like Colorado says, there were times where Rob Holding had to cover him quite a bit, just because the guy decided he was Ceballos. I don't know what he was trying to do. I don't know where he was going half the time. But like I said, there were some things that were good. As Eric mentioned, he did make a key pass that led to the goal, the goal for Aubameyang. But at the same time, I just feel like with him, there's so much crap there. Yep. By the time you get to anything good, you're kind of like, you're 25 and you're not getting any better.
Weigh it up logically. Does the good outweigh the bad?
No, not for me.
See, a surplus to requirements.
For me, it's like Claude said. Claude said it best in the group this morning. If the guy didn't have pace, would he even be one?
Yeah, it'd be an League One. And do you know what? He ain't got pace anymore. And do you know what? Right, real talk. Yeah, real talk here. Yeah, right. He is a go-to guy for Arteta. Did you see how Arteta? Yeah. Did you see how Arteta was cuddling him when he came off? Did you see when he put the ball out for a throw-in at one point? Nobody near him. He went, and he was looking up at the sky, and he was like, "Deep breath, composed, let's go again." Yeah? I'm sorry, mate. He's got no technical ability. His first touch is shocking. He can't cross a ball. He runs through blind alleyways. Yes, he nutmegged Mane. Whoopie-doo. He put the ball out for a throw-in umpteen times. He was jogging back at one time, and then he sucked in so far that Holding had to keep coming out, and Robertson was whipping ball after ball after ball after ball. I'm sorry. If we're going with this guy next season, yeah, don't expect a great deal defensively. Yes, it's great we've got Saliba. Yes, it's great Gabriel's about to be announced. Yes, we've got Tierney. Why is it every single game we play, they target Hector Bellerin? There's a reason. Even Sheffield United do it. West Ham do it.
You'd have thought they would target the guy that's playing out of position, i.e. Maitland Niles. My man goes on and be my man in the match. But that's the guy you want to sell. It just, the logic of this club, man, it don't make no sense. Yep. It makes no sense. Alex, thank you for your donation. Lee, Arteta's potential as a world-class manager with below average players. Consequently, his potential is not apparent. So basically, he's saying he suffers because he's not working with the appropriate level of players.
Okay, did Jose Mourinho at Porto, when he won the Champions League, work with the appropriate level of player?
Or Derby with Lampard? Let's start real low.
And do you know what? I see somebody say the other day, that, I'm not going to say who it was, but somebody said the other day that he failed at Derby, Lampard. Yeah?
I saw that comment.
My youngest brother, real talk, my youngest brother is a Derby County season ticket holder, home and away for years. Goes everywhere, yeah? Home and away for years. You go and ask any Derby County fan what they think of Frank Lampard, yeah? He's got the freedom of Derby, mate. Yeah, he got them doing the bounce. They're jumping up and down after games. Yeah, they love Frank Lampard, and Frank Lampard is a decent manager. He's not a great manager. He's a decent manager.
He got him to third.
Top four by the skin of their teeth.
Yeah,
but Frank Lampard,
fourth, I should say.
But Frank Lampard has got more pulling power than Arteta, in my opinion. And people are saying, "Oh, it's because Chelsea pay higher." Bollocks. Yes, they're paying Chilwell a stupid amount of money. Yeah, how much does Timo Werner cost? 54 million. Why aren't we after him?
What is that? Don't get me started. He's so gettable at that price.
Malang Sarr. Why aren't we getting him? He's free. And they're loaning him back out. So why didn't we get him? So there's two players. Werner for 54, Malang Sarr. Yeah. Kai Havertz, cool. 100 million euros all in with add-ons. So 80 million. 80 million is still only 67 million pound or 70 million pound. Let's be real. That's cheaper than Pepe.
Yeah.
Why aren't we in for him?
Ricken will go, why do we need Werner? Are you telling me that Eddie is not better? Is better than Werner?
He's not better than Lacazette.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
So you put Werner up front. You've got Aubameyang on one side. You've got Pepe on the other side. Or you could put Saka in there. Yeah. Or Willian. But you're telling me we don't need Werner? I'll tell you what. Aubameyang's 31 years old. He's got 3 years left max. Yeah. Lacazette should go anyway. You're telling me we can't sign a 24-year-old who's one of the best strikers in Europe, yeah, in the last 24 months, yeah, for 54 million quid. Why would we not want Timo Werner? That guy's got 7-8 years at the top level.
And Chris, you could disagree, my guy.
Come on.
This is a channel that is not. We don't say, "Oh, you must agree," or "You're a dickhead." No, we're not saying that. You know, you could disagree. We were commenting this throughout the game, by the way. So it's not like we're looking at this and thinking, "Oh, this is Bellerin bias." If you look at the game during the watch along, we're entirely talking about. We watch us. We praise him for some stuff, and we're like, "Oh, gone back to Bellerin standard and other stuff." We were doing that during the game, so we're just being consistent. But thank you for your donation.
Can I just bring up one thing as well? Dr. Vera, my guy, says Frank Lampard doesn't need to have pulling power. Chelsea are going to play in the Champions League. Well, listen, without Champions League football, when they finished 10th, they signed N'Golo Kante from the Champions, and they signed Antonio Conte, and went and won the title. Yeah, that's pulling power. Yeah, Chelsea Football Club have got pulling power because the people who run their finance at the top level say, "Yo, I'll give you another example." Somebody said it in the chat as well. The comment's gone, but he said Ziyech, £27 million. Why ain't we in for him? Ziyech.
You know how much I wanted him,
bro. Ziyech and Werner cost less than David Luiz and Pepe. Who would you rather, David Luiz and Pepe, or Ziyech and Werner? Because I love Pepe, but I love Pepe. I think both of you guys off for them two, and they've done it for less than we paid for them two. Who's got the best recruitment team here?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, people say, "Oh, they pay over the odds for players. They pay too much." Wait, bollocks. Our wage bill is less than Chelsea's. Yeah, our net spend, is 3 times more than Chelsea's before this summer. Yeah, in the last 5 years. Yeah, we've spent more than Liverpool in the last 5 years. Yeah, come on. Seriously, at the end of the day, the excuse, it's excuse FC, bro. Yeah. The fact is, we're going with El Nini, Bellerin, Xhaka, David Luiz next season, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Primo, thank you for your donation. They got Havertz cheaper quoted rate than Grealish. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. So we talked about Bellerin. Let's talk about. I'll come back to Ainsley Maitland Niles. Let's talk about our defense. Let's talk about Rob Holding.
Do you want to go first, or shall I?
I'm going to say Rob Holding. I'm going to give him. I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he started off shaky. I thought they all did, really, apart from Tierney, and then Tierney actually was the one that got shaky towards the end. But actually, I thought he recovered well. I thought in the end he became the more calmer one out of David Luiz and himself. And I did agree with what Colorado said. I think there were times when he often had to cover for Bellerin, particularly when Bellerin started becoming more and more central during the game. So yeah, I'm going to go 7.
I think that's a bit too much.
Okay, I figured you might go 5 or 6.
Yeah, I'm going to go 6. So the only reason I'm going to go 6 is because he covered a lot of gaps that Bellerin was leaving, which is what I was saying a minute ago about Saliba. Yeah, Bellerin, the amount of times he was stuck on halfway jogging back and while holding that to shift out, not good enough. Yeah, not good enough from Bellerin. But Holding, he's a weird one, man. I do like him.
You'd sell him though, wouldn't you?
But yeah, I think since he's had that injury, he's not been the same. Yeah, he was
supposedly, according to people in the chat, it's a done deal for him to Newcastle.
Yeah, but you know what? It's only a loan. So what do we get? 40k off the wage bill? Would be fucking do. Yeah, sell him. Yeah, and I see Charles Watts. Yeah, and I know you rate him. I don't particularly rate him.
I like him. Yeah,
seems like a nice enough guy, right? But I don't particularly look out for his articles or his videos or anything like that. I see him every now and again and I watch him, yeah. Right? And he seems a nice enough guy. Yeah, I've got no bad vibes against him. But he said that he put a tweet out saying Rob Holding to Newcastle makes sense because he can go there and if he has a great season, then his stock rises. Well, that's rubbish because his fucking yearly contract's dropped another year. Yeah, so his stock might rise if he plays well, but he's lost a year off his contract, so it balances exactly the same. Sell him. Yeah, sell him. Yeah, 15 million quid, go Leeds United, see you later. Yeah. You know, or the season under Emery when we went 22 unbeaten. Go and watch that Spurs game where we won 4-2. He spent more time as the left-sided back free centre-back on Spurs' 18-yard box than he did on ours. Yeah, because he was the one trusted to come out with the ball. Yeah, since he got that major injury, mate, he's never been the same again. And do you know what? We bought him for £2 million, £2.5 million. We're going to sell him for 10 million. We've covered all of his wages we've paid him since he's been here and got the feedback and more. Yeah, just sell him. He ain't going to make it at Arsenal. I like him. I don't dislike him. I think he has moments where he looks class. Yeah, and he looks like a Rolls Royce. But then he has moments like today where I think, oh my God, what are you doing, bro? And you can't have that. We're a top football club. Yeah, start moving like a top football club. Get rid of him.
I agree with what Chris P says here. That's why for me I pushed it to a 7. But I could see why Lee's marking him a little less. He did have a shaky start, but like I say, I think most of them did. Speaking of shaky starts, let's talk about David Luiz.
Shaky whole game.
Flipping heck. He had a shaky hour, which ironically was our strongest part of the game. So,
yeah, it was.
I don't know how that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know with David Luiz, man. Just trying to hope we get through the season with him not playing too many games. And hopefully, Salah, once he gets integrated into the team, once Gabriel gets confirmed, I mean, I'm anticipating our shape will change once that happens. So we'll see. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. I don't really want to give anyone less.
Boy, you're kind of a bit more
diplomatic. I'm feeling diplomatic today. Yeah.
Yeah, you're diplomatic chick.
We won a cup. Yeah. I'm doing AFC.
Don't get it twisted. If Mane had his shooting boots on, he would have bagged a hat trick today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget, it was Rob Holding. Somebody said it in the chat. It was Rob Holding that let Mane in for the first chance. Yeah, where Martinez made that mad save with his hand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw that more as Bellerin's fault, but I could see what you're saying.
It was both of them. Yeah. It was Bellerin. Was he even in the shot? No, it was Lauren halfway as usual. Yeah. The second chance that Mane had was from Tierney and Maitland Niles. But Tierney was backtracking, covering Luiz. Maitland Niles was tucked way too much inside. But Luiz, I'm giving a 4. I thought he was dog shit today. Yeah, I thought he was poor, bro. Yeah. He booted the ball out of play 2 or 3 times on a diagonal. He played some nice balls. Don't get it twisted. He played some nice balls. His penalty was class.
I thought he recovered a little bit towards the end of the game as well.
Yeah, but a 20-minute spell in a football match out of 90-plus penalties, bruv. Yeah, come on.
I know. It's hard to defend.
Are we giving 5s for that? Yeah?
He scored a penalty as well.
He scored a penalty, bruv. Come on.
I'm sticking with my 5.
I'm going with a 4. Bang average, not good enough. Chelsea cast off. Get in the bin.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk about who's the other defender. Tierney, I thought mostly had a really good, really solid game, I would say. Then towards the end, I don't know if because he had a cramp, started mistiming a couple of jumps, and there were a couple of times where he was a bit like getting caught out, which is unlike him because normally he's so focused. I just think, for me, I think the injury caught him out a little bit. I'm going to give Tierney a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I thought it got worse the longer the game went on. Real talk. The longer he went on, the worse he was getting. The first half, I was like, wow, look at him. Gosh. He was winning headers. He was piling. Bro, there was one point in the first half, where he went in for a header. A man had his foot up high and he was like, bang. I was like, and do you remember I said to you, I was like, yo, man's from Glasgow, bro. You ain't going on like that.
Yeah.
His teeth all out, bro.
I think he started the game so well, yeah.
He was quality, bro. I love him, man. I love him. Like, bro, I got his number and name on the back of the shirt. Come on. Tierney love is real. But yeah, I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he progressively got worse, but I still don't think he was that bad when he was worse. Yeah, other than the Mane chance, how many times was he ripped?
Yeah, I don't think it was.
He just missed time to jump.
Yeah.
Missed time to jump.
Alex, I'm going to give you some advice. As much as I'm appreciating these donations, you are not going to convince Lee right now that Arteta is the best coach. You know, no matter how many times you adjust the point, you're not going to convince him now. And to be fair, you won't necessarily convince me that yet. Let's see how things pan out.
Let me just say something real quick. I love Alexander Gomez. Man's a real one, bro. Yeah, Bluetooth, baby. Yeah. Can I just say, no way in a million years has he turned Sterling world class. Yeah, it was Pep that made Sterling world class. And I remember the day Sterling signed from Liverpool for 50 million, I put a tweet out and I said, guarantee in 18 months' time, Sterling will be a world-class winger because Pep turned him world-class. Yeah, he can come out and say, oh, Arteta, help me. I remember when Mesut Ozil left Real Madrid and Ronaldo was crying, oh, I can't believe it. We've got rid of Mesut Ozil. 4 Champions Leagues later, do you think Ronaldo gives a toss? Yeah, come on, man. I love you, bro, but come on. Yeah,
I agree.
Like I said, he go on to be the great coach that everyone thinks he is. Where this fucking wank fest comes from, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I genuinely don't know, because Sol Campbell is more qualified to run a football club, yeah, than Arteta. He's managed teams. Vieira's more qualified.
I agree. And listen, don't get me wrong.
Don't get it twisted. He's done well, Arteta. But
before people start reaching for the swipe button, don't get it twisted. If he ends up doing well, fantastic.
It means that that's doing well.
But when people start trying to make this point that, oh, he's going to be world-class because of X, because of Y, it's just like, all right, calm down. Let's see.
It's the same guy.
Let's see.
It's the same guy who thinks that he can make Reece Nelson the next Sterling. Okay.
Let's wait and see.
This is the same guy who begged Eddie and Nketiah off. Like, I've got my reservations, bro. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, and
it's okay to have reservations about stuff. This is the thing. You're not being negative because you have reservations.
Oh, yeah, I'm positive.
If he goes on to achieve what we all want him to achieve, we're all gonna be happy, just like we are.
What does it say on that badge? It doesn't say Arteta FC, does it? It says Arsenal.
Life is about having reservations.
Yeah, there's nothing Alex can say to me that will upset me. Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying this. As much as I'm appreciating the donations, I'm like, brother, you may as well give up on this, all right? You're not going to convince
I'll tell you what, I'll do him a deal. We're called a truce, yeah? Watch this. You rate Tierney, yeah, and I'll back Arteta.
There you go. That's a fair exchange.
Yeah, come on, man, don't rate Tierney. Come on, bro. How can you not rate Tierney?
Shai believes he deserves an 8. And Dwayne, because of the fact that we think he's a 7, I'm guessing he disagrees with most of our ratings.
I don't think he gives ratings instead of crying.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I tell people, put it in the chat. You don't need to agree. Put your own ratings in the chat. I'll catch as many as I possibly can. Instead of sitting there going, oh, these are poor ratings. Put your own thing in there. Oh, my gosh. Whinging and crying. Look. You guys are so bullshit. You got one more of them. One more.
Guess what? All he's done is help the YouTube algorithm.
One more of them.
2 comments in, bruv. Yeah, Andy's watching. Thank you. Appreciate it. Stick a like on the video.
Put a like on the video. Yeah.
Babes.
Ainsley Maitland Niles.
Yo, jeez. Yeah. Jeez. You guys are so bullshit. What's Dwayne's rating for Maitland Niles? Come to me, Dwayne.
Yeah, I was going to ask the same question.
Don't reply until he replies. Talk to me. What's your rating for Maitland Niles? I'm going
to ask you the question. Before we even get to Ainsley, I want to know what Dwayne's is.
Yeah, let's see. I bet it gives him a 10.
I bet it gives him a 9. I reckon it gives him a 9. Go on. Just to show he's not completely biased or whatever.
Come on.
I bet it gives him a 9.
Come on, Dwayne.
Come on, Dwayne. I ain't kicked you out. So I know you're there.
Talk to me, darling. Talk to me. Talk to me. He gave him a 9. See?
Big brutal. Bullshit. I told you. Do I not know my trolls or do I not know my trolls? Guess what, Dwayne? Guess what, Dwayne? I'll give him a 10. How about that, Dwayne? How about that, Dwayne?
Dwayne in the mud.
How about that, Dwayne? I'll give him a 10. How about that, Dwayne?
Dwayne's in the mud, bruv. 10.
Man like Dwayne.
Yeah, 10.
Man like Dwayne. Chris, my donation is not to support Lee, but it's to support his fantastic streams and hard work.
Thank you. And Chig.
I'm not listening.
Yeah? I always say this. Without you coming on watch-alongs, bruv, yeah, I would not get the views I get. Real talk. I say it all the time. Yeah,
Alex. First of all, on this channel is to support maestros, but thank you. I appreciate that. But anyway, I'm not saying you're not allowed to. All I'm saying is the points you're making, you are not going to convince him of those points. That's all I'm saying.
He knows. Jonathan says, "Stop, Dwayne has a family."
Stop saying as a film. How about that, Dwayne?
Yeah.
How about that, Dwayne?
Your ratings are bullshit, bruv. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for me. 9. Yeah, desire, work rate.
I swear down, Ainsley Maitland Niles, even without Dwayne, was always getting a 10.
Come on,
the boy is not a left back, but somehow you play him wherever you ask him to play him, he produces. He produces. I'm like, so why is this the one guy, other than Aubameyang and Saka? He's probably our next best player in terms of form. Would you agree?
100%. 100%.
And yet, for some stupid reason, in the logic of whether it's the board or Arteta, oh, well, this is the guy we need to sell. Hey? Oh, come on. Come on. It doesn't make no sense. But these are the things that I hope. This, for me, is these kind of decisions that I'm watching Arteta with. If Arteta it's the truth that Arteta really wants to keep him, and he gets his way and keeps him because he values what he does, then okay, Arteta, I see you, brother. I see you, fam. No problem. These are the kind of things that you get to win me over with. That's all I can say. For me, I thought it was a good sign that Leno's fit and he went with Martinez. Strong. Good man. Yeah. That he has a left back on the bench, he went with Ainsley Maitland Niles. Okay, this is the kind of shit I like. Starting El Nene, not so much, but El Nene produced, so I can't complain. And thank you, Alex. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So I guess that's you done. So let me race through the rest of these players.
Yeah, man.
El Nene, I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he was good, pressed, supported. Granit Xhaka, who I thought was an 8. Listen, for all of our praises, I thought Xhaka was fantastic. Xhaka went right under the radar, doing his thing. I really liked what he was doing. I thought he supported the players well. Him and El Nene, I know people, I see it on Twitter already. I say, no, maybe this should be the partnership going forward. No. Do you not remember how this started last time? They don't work that well together. But in this particular instance, I thought both of them were very, very good. So I give Xhaka an 8. I noticed people are the other way around, actually. But I give Xhaka an 8. I give El Nene a 7.
Sorry, can I just cut you off real quick, right?
Go on.
A guy on Instagram, yeah. You gotta love social media, Rob. This is probably a 14-year-old, right? So I've put him on my story. Listen to this bullshit, bruv, yeah? Listen to this motherfucker, right? These fucking kids, bruv. So man goes, where is it? Where is it? I've just put it on my story. Where's he gone? Yeah. League Gunner 82. Come out here, you utter spaz. Yeah. He's tagged me in somebody else's post, right? So this guy has got 13.4K. He's called All Round Arsenal on Instagram, yeah? 13.4K, yeah? Come out here, you utter spaz. And he's tagged me in a post of Arteta. Yeah. I put, imagine Arsenal win a game and people's first thoughts are about me. I'm gargantuan. Put on my story. Weirdos. Bruv, get in the bin, bruv, yeah? These kids don't even know about Arsenal, yeah? They've just come along. Johnny come latelys in the Wenger era, bruv. Yeah? Oh, Arsenal are the best team in town. Let's support them. You know nothing about Arsenal, yeah? I've forgotten more than you'll ever fucking know, bruv, yeah? Forgotten more than you'll know. Yeah, you utter spaz. Apparently, I'm a spaz, bruv. Yeah. You gotta love social media, isn't it?
Oh, my gosh. Let that sit with you for a second.
Baby. Gargantuan FC. Yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? I guarantee it'll be the same on Twitter in a minute as well. When I come off a video, watch, you best believe. Apparently, yeah, my word is so big, yeah, it's so global that people are more concerned about what I say than Arsenal winning a trophy again. It's mad. It was the same after the FA Cup, bro. Yeah, these people are fucking weirdos, bro. Yeah,
this league's bigger than Spurs right now.
Exactly. These people are fucking weirdos, bro. Swear down, yeah. Swear down. I'll go head to head with any of these pussy holes, bro. Yeah, on a fucking Arsenal quiz, yeah. Right? I'll rip them because they know nothing about Arsenal. Nothing. Johnny come latelys, bro. Ask them anything pre-Wenger and Premier League. They know nada.
Ainsley Maitland Niles says, Ainsley Maitland Niles says, Chris P says, Ainsley Maitland Niles started at left back when Wenger brought him in, impressed then. Nah, he's better now. I think he's better now. And here's me trying to give Arteta credit. I think he's better now.
He was good under Wenger, to be fair.
He was decent. I think he was workable under Wenger, but I think he understands the role better now, in my opinion. And then they impressed. Xhaka did well. And Nketiah gets a boost. Well, let's come to the forwards. I'm going to go with Saka. I'm going to give Saka an 8 because I thought first half, everything good that we did came through him. If you notice, the team played through him. Everything that we did. He had almost a free role at one point. Everything he did came off, found the player, completed the pass, obviously set up the goal. So I give him an 8 out of 10. Aubameyang did what a captain should do. Scored the goal, which was almost a winning goal, dedicated to Chad.
Come on, real ones.
R.I.P.
Scored the winning penalty. Cool as a keeper, by the way.
Scored the winning penalty. For that, I almost want to give him a 10, but I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10 for that. Eddie.
I thought he done it right.
I'll give him a 6 for Eddie. The finishing, man. The finishing's got to be better, man. It's got to be. He tries and he gets himself into good positions. And I think in the second half he faded somewhat. But the finishing it's got to be better. Listen, you think I'm harsh? I see people giving him 3 and shit in the chat room. I think the 6 is a fair. I think the 6 is a fair. 4.5. My man Ricken gives him 2, bro. So I give him a 6 out of 10. So yeah, I'm gonna go Aubameyang 9. Although I can see why people would give him a 10. Saka an 8. Eddie a 6.
Oh.
Let's go with the subs real quick. Nelson a 5. Good pen.
His penalty was class, to be fair.
It was good pen.
I didn't back him. I didn't think he'd score it, but it was sick.
Kolasinac a 4. And Willock, I'll give him a 5 as well. I thought he was all right when he came on. It was okay. Cedric, I'll give him a 5 as well.
Your mate Cedric.
Let's both do the manager.
Come on.
Well, we won the game.
Do a count.
Do you reckon we'll both be okay? Let's do it.
Do a 3, 2, 1, and we hit it. Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
9.
9. I shit you not. I was going to 9. I was always going to 9.
9. Yeah. 9.
9.
Yeah. 9.
I wanted to give him 10 because we got the job done, but I'll give him a 9 because I feel like sometimes, like you said yourself, I think it's a great line. Sometimes it's important to be lucky than to be good. I think this one was lucky. There was a little bit more luck than there was.
Especially with the team that we put out.
Let me ask you a question. In fact, you know what? Let me shut up. Maybe I should take that back and ask you the question. Which win do you think was more deserved? This one or the Chelsea game?
Chelsea. But
I think so too.
But I do think that the Chelsea game was maybe... It depends, because if Kovacic didn't get sent off for nothing, for a second yellow for no reason... I
think we were on top by then, to be honest.
We was, but they still sent him off, and they would have thrown the kitchen sink at it for the last 15 minutes, yeah? So, I don't know. I think that we got more lucky in that cup final than today, but I think we
played better.
We played better in the Chelsea game. Yeah, but I don't think we deserve to lose today. And I think a
Yeah,
draw.
and that's maybe why I took back the lucky. You noticed?
I think today a draw was probably fair, and I say it's a shame. I don't care. We won it. Yeah, it's a shame that it goes to penalties to decide it, but that's the rules. You all know it before you start. The Chelsea game, I think that we deserve to beat Chelsea regardless. But
I think so too.
We will never know whether Kovacic staying on would have
made a difference. Yeah.
Yeah. But who gives a fuck? We won the FA Cup. Yeah, we won the Community Shield, and everyone's talking about me. So, well,
I'm going to let you go to your audience shortly. Your adoring fans on Twitter.
Yeah, man.
But thank you so much to everybody who was active in the chat room. Constantly 400 people watching us, going on and on and on. Even if some of you disagreed, like Chris P. See what I'm saying? Chris P doesn't agree with us always. You don't see him sitting there going, poor player ratings, or you son of a bitches, or you guys don't know anything.
Well, it could be worse. They could have called me a spaz. I won't sleep tonight knowing that some kid from fucking wherever he's from doesn't rate me and thinks I'm a spaz. Okay, mate. He's actually got more followers on Insta than I have. Imagine bringing me to your 13.4K calling me a spaz. Yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks to highlighting me and my channel and my socials.
Ridiculous.
13.4K. I must really piss these people off, which is exactly why I'll continue to do what I'm doing, bruv. And if these people didn't watch me, because if I don't like EastEnders, I don't watch it. Yeah? If you don't like EastEnders, you ain't watching it. These people still watch regardless, bruv. I'd have 10K subs less if they didn't watch. So, yeah, good luck to him. Like I said, I'm gargantuan, bruv. Gargantuan.
That's what Chris P gets. Chris P understands, so does Alex, that they may not always agree with us. But that's what life's about. You have that debate. You have that back and forth. As long as you keep it respectful, that's all I care. Honestly, that's all I care about. Just keep it respectful. Although Chris P does think you are a spaz. Just to
I love you, man.
Thank you for your donation. And Ryan, one more trophies in 1 month than Spurs could ever dream of. Real talk.
This is true.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Once again, RIP to the Black Panther Chadwick Boseman. Thank you very much for everything, guys, for watching us. And Wakanda forever, baby. We won it. That's what we do. We just collect those. Yeah. We collect those. We're out of here. Take care. Peace.